Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Tales of Graces. We are in the shaft and we are making our way down. That's one way of putting it. And we just, well, I haven't explored any further yet, of course. And so far it feels like we're not halfway there. I think we're just like, just before maybe a midterm boss. That's where the save point is here, but let's see how far down or up we can go today. Oh yeah, that's definitely something special. Because it's waiting for us. Okay, so it was saved before a mid-boss. Well, let's see. What or who are you? Dull hands. Can't speak because it doesn't have a face. Oh wait, come on, you do have to let me avoid an attack if possible. It's just a suit of armor without a hat. Well, one down, and the other one's almost just as far. Alright, good. Ah, come on, wasn't that hard? We managed. Nice. New titles. Very well done. Let's see if we can make it to the next stage. And who knows how many of these obstacles do we have to defeat? I think the corridor here is small. We won't always be able to avoid the normal minions. Well, considering we picked up 2 chests with key eyes in it, I know I said in the preview that it might be a in-work quest, but I'm thinking it's an item we need to continue onwards when we reach the bottom, so we gotta make sure we don't lose it. Like I said, pathway is really small. Hourglass, thank you. Light bottle, never a bad thing. And just like before, the one path you say we need to go is the one we avoid. Ooh. I don't know what you are, but I think we want to fight you. Can we? There's a space attached to the Erythmos core. Attached to the Erythmos core?
I'm trembling. Why?
Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, keep the combo going as much as we can. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot so far. Those Mystic Arts really did a number on him. I was hoping we could catch on to it, but we did well.
Please don't mention my past in front of everyone.
The Argo Iris. Wasn't that what we needed for the sword? Oh well. For now, let's that's the wrong button. I slowed down instead of running. Oh well. After fighting something as big as that without any issue. So does mean that there are optional bosses on our way down, where we need those cores for. Well, knowing us, we'll attempt every single one of them, just in case they have something nice for us, just like this one had.
Let's keep moving.
We're ready for battle.
Ah, come on, let me out of here. Now, I want to get at least to the next save point, and then I will decide whether or not I want to crawl my way out of here. Or wait with using the item until we completely finish this one off.
Well, that was passable.
Let's switch over. Ooh.
Is that a wall?
Does seem like that.
Aw, nuts. We can't get past it.
Sophie? Hey, how did you get through?
We can pass, but we have to work together.
Okay, let's give it a shot. What's happening to my head?
Ah, it's a memory.
Lambda. Playing with your blocks again, are you? That's a good boy. Are you happy to be praised like that? If so, then you should smile like this. I know it feels strange at first, but in time you'll learn how to smile on your own.
Director Cornell.
Ah, hello there, Emerald.
Professor E.
Sir, I've been thinking, and I believe your methods are mistaken. We're to study Lambda's abilities, not to shape his moral fiber or aesthetics, and that's all we're tasked to do. I believe proceeding with such a plan will inevitably raise a number of grave ethical concerns.
Ethical concerns? So you consider it unethical? For me to teach this child how to laugh, or even if I show him what it means to cry?
Of course it's unethical. The point remains this body was provided merely as a convenience for our continued research.
A body may influence a soul just as a soul can shape a body. Just look at the child. Every day he becomes more and more human. To tell you the truth, I have a great number of things in store for this interesting young boy, Emerald. I think he may well be the first of his kind to transcend the bounds of humanoids and become a new kind of being. He is indeed nothing less than the hope of our future personified.
Huh.
Lambda here has a good many things yet to learn, and I want him to grow up, to be a healthy and carefree young boy. Yes, he should live as nothing less than human.
She does not agree with that.
Did everyone just see that?
That was the Research Institute on Fodra, right?
I believe we saw part of the same vision there.
It wasn't just Lambda. Emerald and that man from the Institute's records were there too.
I don't understand. How could we share a vision like that?
It may be because Lambda is trying to merge with this world.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was harmful or whatever. Everybody still feel okay?
No problems here. I've been thinking about that vision ever since we saw it in the Institute. I guess I'm surprised that Lambda would smile like that.
We can't discount the possibility that the vision is a trap of some kind. There could be trouble ahead. Let's move fast, but watch our steps.
Or just for us to learn more about Lambda itself, that it may not be all pure evil, just misunderstood. Doesn't mean we won't stop it to save the planet, but there might be more to this.
He did smile, didn't he? Why did Richard choose to be with you, Lambda? Just what are you?
And that's the point, isn't it? That's the question. What he is what's gonna determine how we're gonna, well, end this entire thing, this whole discussion. Alright. What's the side? Just a chest. Good. A holy bottle. Thank you very much. Are we gonna fight some more dollar hands along the way? I wouldn't mind. They are very doable. Are gonna have another color puzzle on our hand before then.
Stay safe, everyone!
Sometimes I can't help but regret the past.
Asbel,
Why didn't I push harder for a raise in my allowance?
A Book of Fortitude. A spellbook that cuts the damage you receive in half. It quickly consumes Eleth. Alright, that'll win a nice one. 2 against the Blast Zone. Okay, we guess they probably got another fight on our hands there. Yeah, alright. Cost gone. Time to resume attack.
Okay, everyone did as well as could be expected.
Let's first see what's here. Yes, more goodies. Ah, that's the way forward. So the save point doesn't go a way forward? I'm intrigued. Let's see what it does. I have saved, so... Oh, wait. Yes, all smiles.
So even Lambda smiles.
When I was a kid, everyone was always all, oh, there goes that smiling Pascal again.
Not me. When I lived in Strata, I was known as the child who never smiled.
You don't smile now either.
I suppose I can't really deny that. But nonetheless, I was still shocked to see Lambda smile. I didn't think he was capable of it. What may have prompted him?
Maybe he just felt like it.
That's not an answer.
That is an answer. Am I not the
How
one
should
that you
I
see
know?
go?
It's just when I see someone smile, I feel good. So maybe it was something like that.
Does that mean you'd like to see me smile?
No, not really.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Maybe a little bit, she wants it. It's might not admit it though. Ooh, another one of those big boys. Well, we have another core. And the last one went pretty well, as long as we can keep the combo going. If we can fight that one as well and do it just as quickly. Oh wait, there are a lot more. I thought it was just two enemies. So often that our other party members do tend to attack the one I'm not attacking, even though it might be a bit more handy if we all attack the same target at the same time. I'm sure I can change different strategies, but
Just another in my tally.
you do tend to notice after a while. Ooh, radical orc adept. Alright.
Everyone stay on your game.
Destinian. Where is everybody? Come on, I need your help in order to get high combos.
Right, come to me. Carve out a warning. Okay, moon down. Burn. Sweet, destroy it all. Reveal thy name.
You're mine.
No.
Okay.
Eagle's eye. Let's go. Burn.
It's over. No mercy. It's time. Expunging. Sword. Not yet.
Yeah. Sweet, let's go.
Tiger blade. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, if he wasn't defending, I could have wiped him off in one session of Mystic Arts.
What's our motto? Never give up.
Ooh, Omni Weapon Fists. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Okay, so that weapon is what basically as a reward for this fight. Let's see. Well, 14. So this definitely is better in a CC sense of the word. Even if the raw power is a bit less, I think it's still worth it. Alright. good choice. Okay, we've got 2 cores, we've got 2 of these enemies, so I'm starting to think that we're gonna find more cores along the way and find weapons for everybody based on Fodra technology. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Alright, let's now go to the right direction we are supposed to be going. Let's see how far down we can get in this rabbit hole. Oh god. This is going to get annoying, isn't it? Alright. Let's try a couple of times. If it takes too much, then I will just edit ourselves to the other side. Because there might be a chest or two here. And we did learn by the other stage that even if we get to the end and the switch is there hit, you still are affected by all this. Alright. The ball is ours. Ooh, stuck on the corner. Well, I do think I'm getting the gist of it. I think it's a combination of colors. If you go in the right order, the game will just allow you to go. It is the same colors used on the buildings of the World's End before it got destroyed by the cocoon. If I'm right, we can use that to move through rather quickly.
That should buy us some time at least, right?
And of course to search around to see if we can find even more chests, because this is gonna put us back, right? Yeah. Well, that's new. Seems like an upgraded version of the ones that are walking over the earth. One down, one to go. Well, at least these will get an upgrade to our titles, making us stronger. And we're getting a decent amount of shards that we can use later on to make those weapons that we want. Alright. Red, yellow, blue is the way we're trying to go. If we break it off, exactly, we'll get the same deal with that. I wonder if the first one we pick is going to be determine where we start in that chain. So one other thing I want to try out in a moment is, what if we go with blue first? Will it then be red, yellow? Making it the same order, because or else we'll just get towards the same chest and that's it. I know we could go in another direction, you know, when we got there, but...
What's our motto?
Never give up!
Never surrender, yes. Okay, let's test it out straight away. Okay. And red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, chest. Ah, another core, so we're gonna find one of the other monsters again. Meaning we are stuck on this one now. Alright, this puts us back, that's fine. Red, yellow, blue. No yellow. enemy is way too big for this small corridor. I know that's the point. Ooh. Yes. Critical them all. I would love to be able to avoid all fights, but we need to fight some of them at some point. Even if it is just to level up a few, making it easier to defeat whatever comes across us. Where were we? Oh yeah. Hourglass. Nope. Stuck again. Alright. Red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. What happens when we do this? Red, yellow, blue, and then we're stuck. Hello, blue. I need to get up there. That's the problem, isn't it? Blue. That's not the way. We did come pretty far in the previous one, so... Red. Red lavender. Good. So red. I want all the items. Live bottle. Alright, it's allowing us to grab it. Wait. Huh, didn't activate. Rosemary. Yes, we made it to the other side. I don't think we did too bad on that one. Yeah, figuring out the color system really made it a lot easier. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh, another memory.
Stop this at once, Emerald! You can't just throw him away!
The board's decision has already been made, Cornell.
But why? Why would you do this after all the progress we've made?
You and I know very well the current crisis that is affecting our world. The creatures we injected with Lambda cells have turned into violent monsters, and now they threaten our very lives. And we now know for certain that the cause is Lambda himself. Lambda has the unique ability to mentally control any creature that has been injected with his cells. And for this reason, the board has determined that he is far too dangerous to be left alive.
This is your fault! You're the one who forced him to undergo all of those horribly cruel experiments in the first place. Who wouldn't lash out like that if they were treated in such an awful manner? Who in their right mind wouldn't fight back?
Nevertheless, he remains a threat to us all so long as he is permitted to exist. It's too late. The board has ordered us to dispose of him immediately.
Enough! You've gone too far this time! I'll see that you hang for this emerald, mark my words!
No, Cornell. I'm afraid it is you who will hang. The board has ordered you to be placed in detention. You ignored the direct orders of your superiors, and raised Lambda as you saw fit. You were trying to make him into a new Lustalia now, weren't you?
No, I was just...
What a shame. This research is a threat to all of Fodra. Your ideas are fanatical and your methods reckless. Even the thought that you might use Lambda as our new Lustalia is utterly terrifying.
Do you have any idea at all why I put so much effort into raising him as a human being? It's because I...
Ooh, it's the Men in Black.
Take him away, now!
No, stop! Emerald! Emerald! Don't destroy him, please! Emerald!
Cornell was insane to treat this thing like a human. Lambda is a scientific curiosity. A bit of data, sloshing around a tube, nothing more. Wouldn't you agree with me, Lambda?
This is so personal for her. She's jealous of it, isn't it?
Go to sleep.
And the way she treated Lambda is the reason why all this is happening, isn't it? Cornell did it right. Tried to make it human. Wouldn't be too surprised if she's the one that made it all happen.
Wait a minute. So Lambda was innocent?
It appears so. And she made him evil. At least do the things that he is doing right now.
Emerald told us that Lambda was responsible for Fodra's destruction, but now...
Asbel, now's not the time to begin contemplating the past. All we know for sure is that he was the subject of multiple scientific experiments, and that those experiments were the source of the ensuing chaos.
But it also seems like it wasn't his fault. At least, not as much as we originally thought.
Well, not to begin with, but that doesn't exclude that what he's doing right now is wrong. But if we know where it come from, maybe we can stop it without fighting, but with conversation, maybe. Especially since Richard is still one with Lambda.
Maybe the scientists just blamed it all on him because they needed a scapegoat or whatever. What do you guys think?
I wouldn't be too surprised if Emerald did that.
Whatever the case may be, there's no point in wild speculation. We should focus on reaching Lambda as soon as possible.
True. The information is very important, but it does not change our mission.
You're right.
Lambda had a hard life. Just like me, I suppose. But I had friends to help me when things were at their worst. I had the support I needed to get through it. What about him?
Clearly, it did not have friends like that. Alright, Tonic. I want to know what that thing is. Just looked like a drill. It is a gigantic drill. Ooh. Piece of history.
This must be one of the drills they used to dig the Ghardia Shaft. It's huge.
To think that this place was built here so long ago. I can barely imagine it.
Well, just because we don't know something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Who knows what happened here on this planet thousands and thousands of years ago? We weren't there. And probably the same for them. They never knew it was here.
But this is real, even if it feels like a dream.
Regardless, this is our world, and we will figure out how to exist in it.
We will.
True. After all, people found ways to survive in the harsh environments of Fendel and Strata.
Yeah. Humans are resilient, that's for sure.
Yeah, and because they stuck it out, this world survived and became a home to everyone.
You don't often consider it, but in a way, the work of those people serves to protect our lifestyles, even now.
You're right. Why didn't I see it that way before? They probably couldn't think of anything else but their own survival. But by working hard to secure their own future, it helped pave ours. It gives me hope that what we do now will eventually help those who come after us.
I think so too, Asbel.
Yes. And for now, we'll use that information to reach the bottom of the shaft.
The Emerald in those visions seemed a lot different from the Emerald we knew.
Yeah. With the knowledge she learned from Lambda, she changed herself, made her able to walk again. Or did she combine her body with that of a humanoid? Make herself into a cyborg? Maybe.
The Emerald that we all met was probably a humanoid.
Like I just said.
You think so?
Yes, she must have transferred her psyche. That's how she survived the deep sleep.
She went to such great lengths to protect Fodra. Contrary to what we originally believed, she must have been a very committed person.
I think so. But even if her intentions were good, she was still wrong in the end, wasn't she?
Well, in all honesty, the worst things in history has been done with the best of intentions. Sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sophie, you're right. But hey, don't worry, okay? Even if we could understand Emerald's intentions, we'll never agree to her methods.
True, that's the pivotal difference, isn't it? One side is to understand why things happen, doesn't mean you have to agree with it. You are, of course, right to have an opinion.
We'll protect the things we love without hurting anyone, right?
As little as possible.
Yes.
Might as well give it a save while we're passing through. Ooh, is that the original shuttle where we fought the humanoid?
Lambda! You must have been scared, you poor thing. But don't worry, I'll protect you no matter what happens. Please trust me. Please give me just one more chance. Please.
Cornell, didn't I have you arrested?
Emerald, it's you.
Look at what that thing has done here. And yet you still defend it. Well, no matter. I'll just have to take things into my own hands.
No, you won't. I'll do whatever it takes. I am going to protect Lambda.
This is truly annoying. Very well then, if that's how you want it to be.
Don't worry, Lambda. Trust me. those two humanoids there. But Emerald, no. You didn't.
Oh, but I did. I even used your research. That's how I was able to create them. They're beautiful, don't you think? Now then.
Lambda! Run for the shuttle! Go!
Seize them, hurry! Do not let them escape! Kill them if they resist!
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. I'm afraid this is as far as I can go. Lambda, use this shuttle and fly to Ephinea. When you get there, find its Lastalia. Live on, Lambda.
And that's why it's so insistent to fulfilling its mission. Because that's what its dad told him to do. The one he trusts. Yeah, that is definitely the correct shot.
Live on, Lambda.
Live on.
Director Cornell gave his life to help Lambda escape. He was willing to sacrifice himself for something that no one else believed in. He must have been one of Lambda's true friends. Maybe his only one.
Perhaps.
Lambda, what happened to you after Cornell went away?
True, cause I'm starting to think that that boy that we fought and that exploded, that one for the proof of life item, could it have been Lambda's original body? Did he then transcend it and started living as an entity separate of that? I'm hoping we still get a memory of what happened after this. I'm very curious.
Don't tell me you've begun to sympathize with Lambda.
How can you see that and not sympathize at least a little bit with the kid?
Don't be No, actually, you're right.
And how will it help to sympathize with an enemy?
I know. I understand where Lambda's coming from.
Why?
When I was suffering, I had Sophie, and you, and everyone else to lean on. I didn't have to face it alone. But Lambda...
Then let me ask you this. If you didn't have friends to help you, what would you have done? Resented humanity? Destroyed the world?
I don't know. Probably, I guess.
Asbel,
But,
don't joke around. Now answer the question.
to be honest, I can't say for sure that I wouldn't have done those things.
Fine, I understand. But if that were to happen, believe me, I'd come over and lecture you anyway. So it's really a moot point.
So basically, let's go give Lambda a good old lecture.
If I was alone,
Even still.
He's not allowing Asbel to go down that road. And rightfully so. Medicinal herb, character physical defense. Yes, alright. What is this? I have no idea what that did. Did mess around with the green device though. Alright, if that's the way you want us to go, then we'll go this way. Probably where we remove the green device. Another core, so we have 2 now. Okay. Okay, so we can't walk over here, so we're stuck in this place. Green on green? Yeah, you just had to be defeated. You were just too much in the way with no intention of moving. I'm trying to figure out what the mechanic is with the pedestals and the color. We'll get there. So much you can do. Come on, allow me to attack. Ah, finally. Why are some enemies so far that I'm not allowed to do anything? That's just very annoying. Well, give me a few more levels and we'll beat the crap out of them. Ooh, critical slugger. So we need to go back up and switch it. I'm curious with the other way, if it's still blocked. It's this orange and big though. Yes, operate it.
What's this?
If I'm correct, when you rotate this pedestal, the giant spheres on this floor change position in a similar way.
I see. So the positions of the small spheres on the pedestal are connected to the larger spheres?
Does seem so, yeah.
It looks that way. If you were to draw a line out from the small spheres and look in that direction...
Oh, you can see the large spheres.
Now, we just have to figure out how to use this to our advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're trying to do here. I'm gonna have to, of course, have the same device for the red spheres later on, I imagine. But let's leave it here for today. On the next one, we're gonna try to see if we can solve this puzzle in particular. and play around with it on the next one. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. We are making some real strides down the shaft, but still got a long way to go. So until next time, bye bye.